Hey everybody, I'm that girl goddess, and let me first start off with saying happy Thanksgiving. I'm so glad I didn't have to work today, and I really wasn't going to cook. I was just gonna have a regular dinner. I didn't want to visit nobody. I really didn't want company, and um, I ended up just cooking a regular dinner. Let's say baked chicken and um wild rice. I did make some mac and cheese, and I don't like macaroni and cheese. It's disgusting to me. But one of my clients, they said they wanted something, so they wanted mac and cheese, so I put that in there, and I put some collard greens to the side. But they was from the can. I don't like canned food like that. I cook most stuff fresh. Recipes, I break them down and I cook. I'm what you call one of those true cookers, and when I cook, I want to be able to spend hours with stuff simmering and everything else. Okay. And I was gonna make some dressing, but then I was like, well, hey, why am I gonna make dressing when I really didn't even want nothing for Thanksgiving? I just wanted a regular dinner. I eat good every day. The other day I had oxtails and rice and glazed carrots and corn on the cob and cornbread. I mean I eat good every day. Smothered pork chops the day after that, and mashed buttery mashed potatoes with chive in it, and I had some. What did I have with it? Oh, green beans, and I had some hot water cornbread to the side. And the day after that, I had meatloaf with stuffed bell peppers, and I had some fried corn and some more hot water cornbread. And then I had another day. What did I have? I made some candy yams. I had some candy yams. I had green peas with white potatoes cut up in them. And what did I do? No, 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 no. That was a salad I had with those green peas and white potatoes cut up in it, like it was looked almost like mashed potatoes, but no, it wasn't. And what did I have? I had some baked garlic roasted potatoes, and I made myself a T-bone with some broccoli, and then some garlic Texas toast. So me, the whole trimming and all of that. Well, my household is lightweight. Let me put it like that. I got a big, big, big turkey. Whew. I was inviting some guests from out of state. They was gonna come down, but then at the last minute, someone had got sick and they couldn't come down. And um, I mean, I think they had a stroke. I ain't really talked to them like that. One of the people, so they decided to stay down. And I told them, I said, well, y'all just stay, because I really don't want to clean up the house and do all of that. I really just want an intimate Thanksgiving. And I tell people sometimes, I'm Indian. I don't really get caught up. And it's not that I don't celebrate, because I seen some people, and I even watched the video, they say they don't celebrate Thanksgiving because of some kind of genocide or something like that, which I have no information on. And if that's the reason they don't celebrate, I respect it. You know, it don't make me no difference. But even when people from Europeans came over to America, the Indians taught them to feast and introduced them to Thanksgiving. From where I come from, we celebrate Thanksgiving. We have feast. And I get offended when I can't feast. If I have people and stuff, and the place I live right now, it's so much witchcraft. Everybody's scared to eat from one another and all that crazy stuff. No. I come when I was Before I came to this state, I was in Michigan. We feast, baby. We feast. And we eat good. All that other stuff, I tell people, I don't hang out with witches like that. Okay? You ain't got to be saved, but you ain't got to be trifling. My food and people I eat from, we all throw down. We don't check who eating what first, this, and this. We mix the pot up and everybody go in the pot. Okay? You come on house, I be doing ribs and stuff and everything. I don't even have to know you know good that good. You come up with someone about it I know, one of mine, and guess what? You can eat too. But all that little crazy stuff ain't with the dirty South like that. I may be living in the dirty South, but God told me he was bringing a lot of people from different places and he was going to have a lot of people he was going to have a lot of people imported out or exported, whichever one. But he was going to have them, they was going to be moving and like that. And I was like, because there's a lot of immigrants here, I must admit. And he said a lot of them was going to be moved out before I came here. And he told me he was going to deal with a lot of these people here. And I gave him the prophecy. He said a lot of these people, he said, just say, suffer not the witch to live. He said, because a lot of this going on down here is no longer going to go on. He got a lot of judgment going on. And I see it. It's really, whoo. But you know what? It's needed. When you get to the point children can't play outside, everybody miserable, you gang stalk, all these spiritual attacks. But I was built for it, baby. I'm from the islands. I lived in Louisiana. I lived in Arkansas, California. I'm telling people, the North, Michigan. I done been a lot of places, plus overseas. And trust me, we don't play about our food. Okay? All of that ain't cool. Because when we find out people doing that and playing with our food and sending spirit animals and all that kind of crazy stuff, in certain countries, you become unalive. We don't play all that. If you're going to be doing stuff like that, you're going to manifest money and success. Okay? If you want to do a love ritual, if that person's willing and y'all good, we don't care. But all that unnecessary hate and jealousy and you coming at somebody, we don't do that. Okay? And when I've been down here with so many, but I've been showing them what I'm made of. And that's what I said. And they all going down like, oh, baby, I don't play them little childish, weird games. Ain't nobody jealous of nobody. You, I'm me. You got your life, I got mine. Level up. I be so tired of people sitting around want to make it off of people that's handling their business. I don't do pity spirits. So you were sitting around breaking your face down talking about, oh, my baby's hungry. All the thing I'm going to tell you is, baby girl, you better go get a job. You brought them kids in this world. You're responsible. Be a woman. Woman up. Level up. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I did. I didn't go to the system. Because the Bible says a man don't work, don't eat. And from where I'm coming from, we build our house. Okay? We got to have something we can retire on. Our children not living in poverty. And trust me, my children had a whole nanny. Okay? I don't do that. You ain't got to take the routes I had took. But guess what? I didn't want to live in, with the government. I applied for the assistance. They gave me a check for $1.32. And yes, I was working when I went. I was sick and only could work part-time. I had a lot of doctor's appointment and I had a sick child in the hospital. Okay. She was born in a bubble. So I had to go there constantly. Could only work part-time, and I was at that hospital doing my due diligence as a mother, stayed on my face on the altar, taking up wellings, fasting all the time, fought for mine. Point blank period. We don't make excuses overseas. But anybody know that's an Indian life. We love our spouse. and we love our children. Yep. We love our spouse and we love our children.
All right.
We don't play games like that. We all go to work. We all put into our household. If you oversee our village, we make sure everybody's straight. We don't do this stuff like here. Because here, the people who give birth to their children be their worst haters, the child's worst hater. I sit back and look, and they be sitting around trying to give sob stories and know they don't care nothing. They be going out with a $1,000 wig on their heads, nails and stuff, $200, $300, $400, $500. But guess what? Their kids be walking around in a dirty diaper hanging off of them. Clothes be so dirty, pants be almost so short, it's almost at their knee. The kids' hair look like they haven't been combed in months. I don't care if they have dreads. You're supposed to retwist them every so often. So let's not even play the game. Children hair, they have dreads everywhere. Ain't no parts made nowhere. Them kids' hair is just free forming. It's look nasty. It be all kind of stuff up in their head. All kind of stuff. And I don't like to put people down, but at the same time, baby, you need to step your game up. And if the only thing you be living in is Section 8, this, and this. See, in my country, we was taught we're territorial. God told us to go in and possess the land. We be home owners. We buy communities. Okay? That's the difference. That's the difference. And I done already got a whole group of my people that came down here and they were possessing the land. We're going to keep it up, rebuild it. We'll work 2-3 jobs. We about our business. If one can do this, we're going to help each other. That's just how we're going to be. And we're going to be grateful and thankful for everything we do for one another or for anybody that do anything for us. And we sure going to bless our people, our neighbors, this, that. Okay? We're about that. We're about love. But I heard a lot of people complaining my kids ain't going to have nothing for Thanksgiving. Baby, you should go out there and sell plasma or whatever. Blood. Some places you can sell poop. Guess what? You need to do what it takes so your children can have. You ain't got to make a big traditional dinner, but you should make sure your children eat. Make sure your children have decent clothes. Okay? And if you buy their clothes, 4 outfits, the size they wear, and the other one a size up. Buy 2 outfits or 2 sizes up. One size, 2 outfits, 1 size up. And then buy one size up. And then between in there, buy alternate tops and stuff that everything can look good together. You got to do what you got to do if you ain't got money like that. But no, in all things, you should use wisdom. So when people get to talking, I be like, look, don't waste all your money on one day. That's all I can say. Don't waste all your money on one day. Your kids got to eat every day, 365 days a year. And you talking about, oh, let me leave that alone. Let me keep this happy Thanksgiving. And I just hope everybody's celebrating, enjoying their meals. I didn't mean to cook, but I can't lie. I'm enjoying what I cook, though. But I told y'all, I'm on this new walk, watching my carbs and stuff. So having potato salad and dressing and mac and cheese, that's just too many carbs. And I got some wild rice. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay? I got an apple pie in there, but I'm not eating no apple pie today. I really don't want none. And I don't like collard greens. I made it because the lady, she liked it. But I put a lot on my plate, and it's going to be, I told everybody I'm predominantly vegetarian. It's going to be veggies. Okay? Tomorrow, I done already said, I'm going to make me a big roast beef. Well, pot roast, not roast beef. Pot roast with the potatoes and carrots I'm gonna put, actually, once they all get together and it's simmering with the onions, bell peppers, and corn in it, green beans, and I'm doing them fresh, so I'm gonna have to get up early. And green beans, and what else I'm gonna put in there? Oh, I said I'm gonna add some broccoli towards the end once they get tender. Or either I have the broccoli to the side, but that's what I'm gonna do. You know, I know now eating meat bigger than the palm of my hand, and it probably be half of my hand, the piece of pot roast I put on my plate. And yes, you know, you have that pot roast, deep, good gravy, thick gravy, and it's not gonna be no cornbread. It's been too much bread for me the last week. It's been hot water bread, cornbread. So it ain't gonna be no bread to it, but it's all good. And that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Okay? Half the Thanksgiving food that I made, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep enough in it for 2 more plates, and I'm gonna separate it, put it in plates. I'm gonna feed it to my dogs. Feed it to my dogs, you know. Because I'm not eating on them carbs. And I'm a person who don't like macaroni and cheese. So, it's going to go. I eat the wild rice, other stuff, but it be rational out and everything else. I'm doing portion control. Everybody know I'm trying to keep my sugar in the right where it needs to be. Because I went to the doctor that one day and he told me 370, and then another person took it, they got 320. I was like, When the time I got home, which is like an hour later, my blood sugar was 220. And I tell people that don't even make sense. It's nowhere in the world. I said, I don't know if they're using dirty strip. I don't know. The next day I took my sugar, it was 181. So I've been raining down after I eat around between 160 and 170. So I'm going to say about 165 now. But I'm going to bring it all the way down to, you know, that when it's spiking, it's no more than 150. Okay. And I'm just going to maintain. Time out for that. Your health is your wealth. But I want everybody to have a great Thanksgiving. God bless you. If you got food on your table, God has blessed you. Be grateful. That's all I can say. Because, as the song say, there's somebody else who's worse off than you and rather be in your shoes. Y'all be blessed. I'm that girl Goddess. And I'm going to say it again. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.